What are my deputies doing shooting missiles at a piece of meat? That was a line from The Last Stand, and that was my very bad Arnold impression. So with that, let's just get this review started. So hey there guys, how are you? Here's my review for The Last Stand. Arnold is back. You know, he's trying to get back into shape. In this movie, he looked a little bit bloated, but you know what? The guy's almost 70 damn years old. But you know what? I respect the guy for making a comeback. He's trying to get back into shape and kick some more ass. So anyway, The Last Stand is about this cliche drug cartel badass guy who's basically going to death row, and he has this very overly complicated plot to get out of jail and go back down to Mexico. And what does he do? He gets in a super fast car and he's gonna drive right through Arnold Schwarzenegger's town to go across the Mexican border. But you know what? The FBI is out of control. They can't stop this damn guy because he's in such a fast car and he's so smart, and he has a lot of guys running around with machine guns helping him with this overly complicated plot. And then Arnold Schwarzenegger comes into the picture and he's like, "You're not going to go through my town. Put the cookie down." Okay, it doesn't say put the cookie down, but let's just keep going. Anyway, what was I expecting from this movie? An over-the-top action movie with a lot of plot twists and turns that didn't make any sense, and some laughable one-liners from Arnold. Now, did I get most of those things? Yeah. Now, the main star of this movie is Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's all you gotta know. Everybody else is just, they're there. Now, I thought some of my biggest complaints were gonna be Johnny Knoxville, but he's only in the movie for like 15 minutes, and it's just like, okay, there's Johnny Knoxville. Okay, let's just keep going. Comedic sidekick relief. All right. Done. Now, is this a big dumb action movie with a few cool action scenes in it? Definitely. Now, a few of my complaints with this movie is some of the action scenes I really wanted to be big and grand and epic and badass were a little bit mediocre and weren't necessarily the best or most memorable. I mean, there's a lot of car chases and shoot-ups and a lot of digital blood in this movie. And by the way, speaking of the digital blood, there's a few scenes in this movie where it's just like, boom. It's like, that was pretty fucking cool, but it's all completely CGI. Yeah, this movie has a shit ton of CGI blood splatter. At some points it really works, at some other points it's just like, okay. So anyway, in this movie, Arnold's playing kind of his age. You know, Arnold nowadays is a little bit old, he's a little bit slower. I kind of like Arnold a little bit more vulnerable in a movie. You know, I like not seeing him as the indestructible Terminator role. In this movie, he gets knocked down a lot and he kind of comments on how old he's getting, and that was pretty cool. Now, The Last Stand, by all means, is an easy-to-watch guy movie. This is a movie where, you know, you go with your buddy, or, you know, you take your kid on the weekend when you have custody of them. I'm just predicting my future, that's all. It's a movie that just puts forth enough effort to be good, and without Arnold Schwarzenegger in this movie, I probably would hate the movie and give it a very bad rating. But because I'm an Arnie fan and he's really what this movie was made for, this was pretty much just, let's make The Last Stand, we'll make it for Arnold, it's his comeback movie, and we'll do just enough to make it good and entertaining and easy to watch, and that's everything this movie is. It's just good enough and entertaining. Listen, if you're like me and you're a huge Arnie fan, definitely go out to the theater and watch the movie. You're gonna have a good time here and there. But if you're not, you know what, just go Redbox the movie. So The Last Stand is a big, fun, dumb movie that could have been a little bit better than it was at some points, but overall, I'm gonna give the movie a B-. So anyway, Arnie did okay with his first movie back. He actually looked like he was a little bit mobile. I was expecting to see 3 guys behind him holding him up with the strings, but you know what? He's looking okay in his old age, and I can't wait to see what he does next. So here's my question to you guys. What is your favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movie? You know what? I have a couple, and I can't pick one, because one is going to be Terminator 2, complete badass, and number 2 is going to have to be Kindergarten Cop. That movie is just so damn funny, I can't help myself. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know your favorite Arnie movie down below. I'll see you next time.